Welcome to another edition of Pokemon Online. This is another battle between me and MCF. We did a lot of battling last night. Not gonna lie, he won most of them, but he's actually pretty good. So this one was good. I like this one. This is my first time using Ferrothorn, so granted he wasn't really prepared to fight Ferrothorn. I made this team change by replacing Fortress because, I mean, even though it doesn't have as many hazards, it's better in a lot of ways. Because, I mean, at least I can get the T-Wave and I don't have to rely on Zap Cannon, which is way too inaccurate for me. So, as you can see, I T-Waved his Blaziken because his team right now that he has is kind of a baton pass. Yeah, it's a baton pass based team, so you got to take everything out as soon as you can. So as you can see there, he made a mistake by trying to attack me with the Lucario and failed, and that screwed up his baton passing. So now I send Ferrothorn back out, and as you can see, he's trying to work that back up with Work Up on his Vaporeon. So I go for the T-Wave just so I can get priority because his team is a lot faster than mine in this battle. Which is why his baton passing really sucks for me sometimes. So he baton passes the Blaziken, but luckily of course the Leech Seed stay because everything transfers over. So I'm not going to keep Ferrothorn bout on Blaziken though. I'm not that dumb. So I send out my Jolly Green. He sends out his Darmanitan, which can easily sweep my team if I'm not careful. And he goes for Stone Edge, gets me down about half. But lucky for me, I'm able to kill it with Outrage before it can kill me. So I'm glad I had Jolly Green at that time to resist the one-hit KO. So I screw up his baton passing once again. Get confused from Outrage. Hit with the Scald. Not dead yet, luckily. So I send out my Ferrothorn again because I know it has a lot of resistances against Vaporeon. Hence why I'm sending it out. And he keeps going for Work Up, healing with leftovers. And of course I can have that. He goes for a Scald, and that's kind of a waste of a move. I know I should have, later I replaced Energy Ball with Seed Bomb because Ferrothorn's attack is better than his special attack. I didn't even notice at this point. So, I just keep going for the Seed because I know that means if he baton passes, I get health no matter what. So, then I go for the T-Wave on his Ninjask just to gain priority. Of course it's going to work. And he goes, I call back and go out to Rocket Fuel. Just this Chandelure does have Shadow Tag, which I send it out. But however, Ninjask one-hit KOs it. Bad luck on my part, because sometimes it doesn't. So this I send out Derp Face, and I go for Ice Beam, but he uses Protect. However, I still have the priority, so if he keeps Ninjask out, then Ice Beam will hit it and it'll be dead. So he goes for Night Slash, doesn't kill me luckily, and I go for Surf. That was actually a misclick, but it still killed him, so it doesn't matter to me. Okay, this Umbreon is his tank, obviously. What else would you use Umbreon for? So I send out Ferrothorn to get some Leech Seed damage on it, of course, because that's the smart thing to do in this case. So I go for Leech Seed. He goes for Baton Pass. He probably could have done another couple turns of Work Up and I would have been in trouble, but hey, I'm glad he didn't. So he goes back into Vaporeon. Vaporeon is dead from Energy Ball, luckily. I don't know, I didn't just send out Blaziken instead of Vaporeon, but hey, whatever. I sent out my Mustachio to counter it because I know it's going for a fire attack, which it does, so I predict correctly. And of course he's speed boosting, preparing for the Baton Pass with the Protect. Just to be faster than me naturally, even though he probably already is. And next turn we get another Baton Pass for a 2-time speed, so Umbreon is faster than normal. I go for a Surf, get a nice crit, not very much damage though because Umbreon is a freaking bulky beast. He goes for Work Up. This is kind of like the setter, one of the setters of his team because he likes to use Work Up on this thing a lot and then go for the sweep. So I hit it with Toxic, but he has Synchronized, so Mustachio gets Toxic too, unfortunately. Then I send back out Ferrothorn. He goes for Heal Bell, heals his Toxic, but fortunately, Heal Bell doesn't really do very much against Leech Seed, so I'm just slowly whittling away on Umbreon at this point. Because I know he's really got nothing left. I mean, if he sends out Blaziken, I'll just send out Mustachio, counter, and use Surf, so At this point, MCF is kind of screwed. And yeah, essentially, this is pretty much... Actually, you know, he's doing a smart thing here. He's waiting it out, taking the damage, bulking up for a baton pass, where he's going to go out to Blaziken, which is like basically super powered now. And I'm scared at this point because I'm thinking this thing's going to sweep, despite the amount of health that it has left. So I call Ferrothorn back, go out for my Chuck Norris, who I know can resist just about anything, including a Fire Punch. Yeah, so even all his stat boosts don't even really do much against Shuckle. His defense is too freaking beast. So I go for Power Split, halve his power, so basically his attacks and speed are completely useless. Blaziken faints, he goes back out into Umbreon, and then I go back out into Ferrothorn. And of course, I've got him trapped here, so basically it's just a stalling fight to the finish. So I go for Energy Ball. I'm glad this thing doesn't have rest or something, or else this battle would be a lot more annoying. He keeps going for Workup, even though it's really not going to do any good. He doesn't have any real attacks that can hurt me right now, especially when I have 5 Pokemon against him. So I go for Energy Ball one more time, and it's almost done. So close. He keeps going for Workup. It's not going to do him any good, though, because he has nothing to Baton Pass into. And I go for a final Energy Ball, and that's the battle. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, favorite, and see you guys next time.